Hello guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Ray. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you share, turn your notification bells on. And let's get to the video. I know today y'all wondering like what is we back for or what we watching. Today I will be telling y'all about me moving to Texas, y'all. Louis Prada Gucci, pop them tags. Nah. Okay, so I decided I had officially moved to Texas January of 2019. Now, let's start to how it came about. So since the age of 18, I've been wanting to like leave New York. Like New York just wasn't for me no more, like anymore. Like I was going through a lot with my own personal life and stuff like that, and I just wanted to get away, honestly. Like I really was like, I'm so over New York. And then plus, like I just always wanted to go to the South. Like I didn't know where in the South. I just know I didn't want to be up north no more. I wanted to be down south with the marching bands and the majorettes and stuff like that. And that's just something like the culture like that I wanted to be a part of. So 2018, I kind of made the decision to say, okay, yeah, I'm going to Texas. Now, the reason why I came about Texas was because I had a friend who shall remain nameless. She was here, and I was like looking for places in the South to move to. And originally, I wanted to go to Atlanta. I didn't have anybody in Atlanta. I didn't know anything. I didn't even have a driver's license. I didn't know nothing. I just know that I wanted to be in Atlanta. So at the time, while I was still in New York back in 2018, I had was in school. I was in online school, and I was doing actually really, really well. So I was like, okay, I could just like, transfer to Clark Atlanta and, be in ATL, turned out, Bankhead, and yes. But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Atlanta, and then I was like, well, maybe not Atlanta. Let's look at Louisiana, New Orleans. Now at this time, I was like kind of obsessed with New Orleans. I done started following. So most of you guys should know her. She goes by Wazam Super. She does the crayon case and stuff like that. And I was a big fan of hers. Still is. Still a super hitter. And I was like, I want to go to Louisiana and see what's the vibe look like. It's just a party town, and that's what I'm trying to give. Like, that's what I wanted to give. But then I made the decision to do Texas. It was like, kind of a little bit slower, more of the pace that I needed to get out of New York. So 2018, I had made the decision. I was like, you know what? I want to go. I want to leave. I want to be on my own and stuff like that. And I don't want to build a life here in New York. I seen a bigger picture for myself outside of New York. And I see a lot of people that's my age and people that I've grown up with are starting to say like they want to leave. And I'm telling y'all now, bounce. Ain't nothing. New York will always be home. New York will always be where I represent this, that, and the other. But let me tell you something. It ain't it. Like, it just ain't that. It ain't all that no more anymore. Like, you just, like, after a while, you just start to, like, like, start to be on some, you want to see some new stuff. You want to explore. So, 2018, I made the decision to definitely move from Texas. The fastest way, though, I was able to get out of Texas was to go to school. Why did I do that versus just stacking up the money so I could just have my own place? I have no idea. I just was trying to get in and out, in and out. I definitely don't regret it because, like, what I'm gonna regret it for? Like, I'm here. I'm on my own. Like, I'm in my own place. Making moves and stuff like that. But yes. So January 2019, I moved to Texas. I had attended Houston Taylor State University. And I did kind of good that first semester, but it was really one class that I was like really, really struggling with. And I just was like, you know what, it's okay. Next semester, I'm gonna do way better and everything like that. I kind of got a feel of what it's like to actually be outside of New York and be like, an HBCU community, I'm like, I finally get to do what I want to do. Like, I was able to do that too in New York, but like I had Like I was officially on my own, and this just felt like so like surreal. Like, oh my gosh, like this is really happening. Alright, so boom. So then I go back to New York in May of 2019, you know, summer break. And while I'm there, I just was like, I really don't want to be here. Like, I really miss Texas. I really want to go back to Texas. Like, it's official. Like, I'm officially moving to Texas. Like, I will not be moving back to New York because, like, I was missing Texas so freaking much. I was just like, it was just so much open space. Like, the food. Like the food, like some of the people and everything. Like, so I done spent some time in Austin, came back to school, spent like Labor Day weekend. Labor Day weekend 2019, I was in Houston, and then came back to Austin for school, of course. And then December of 2019, I officially moved to Texas, like permanently, and I was in Waco. So in Waco, I was in a 1-bedroom, had a roommate. It was her place, but I had a roommate. And, you know, we was like, you know, okay, so we're going to move 2-bedroom. Let's see, like, you know, like, let's see what we going to do and stuff, like, where we want to go. So we were originally looking at Houston. And then we were like, you know what, no, we just going to go to Dallas, where I am currently. It was a struggle for when I first moved to Dallas because I went from working to not working at all. Like, at all. Now in New York, like, if I didn't work, I was sort of kind of okay because, like, you know, I had my mom, I had family that was, like, you know, right there able to help me and stuff like that. And then I moved to all the way to Texas and everything, and now I don't have a job. So the first thing that goes in my mind is like, oh my God, like, I have to go back to New York. Like, I can't afford rent. Like, what is going on? Like, I just really need to, like, figure out what I'm gonna do. And, like, I was like, the only thing that really kept me motivated was I can't go back. I can't go back to New York. I can't go back to New York. And I wasn't saying that I couldn't go back because I felt like people were going to look at me differently, or people were going to be like, well, I told you so, or people were just going to be like, I knew you weren't going to make it. Like, it wasn't because of none of that. It's just me personally, myself. I left New York as an escape. Leaving New York was my escape plan. Like, moving to Texas has helped me, and then it has, like, caused, like, some issues and stuff like that, but I'm grateful for being able to get out of New York and the way I did. And so, like, you know, being here in Texas, it actually pushed me to be more independent. It pushed me to actually want more for myself versus just working, like, you know. And so, you know, I get to Dallas. I get to Dallas 2020 in the middle of Corona, y'all. Corona just happened. Yes, COVID just dropped. Yes, COVID just dropped his newest album. And yes, in the middle of COVID, moved to Dallas. That was sort of kind of a struggle. That was wow. But yes, I moved to Dallas. I couldn't find work. I was struggling, depressed. I was like really depressed. Like, I would sit in the room all day. Like, it would be dark, and I would not want to do anything except for, like, apply to jobs. And, like, it was 2 jobs really that the first one had me interviewed, told me, yeah, you have the job and everything, we're gonna call you back at 2 so we can, like, you know, get your stuff together so that way, you know, we can you know, move forward with the hiring process. Look at me. Okay, cool. 2 weeks go by. I call them. Oh, we decided to go into another direction. But y'all just told me I was hired. So now 2 weeks still went by, and I'm thinking, yeah, I got a job. I'm just waiting for the manager to come back from vacay. Whole time, they already was like, no, negative. Ain't gonna happen. Like, she ain't even know none of that. So I was like, okay, that's fine. You know what? I'm not gonna let that get me down, even though it did get me down. I'm not gonna let it get me down. Positive thinking. I'm gonna just start keep applying, keep applying, keep applying. I applied to another place, got an interview, got the job offered. Y'all, I had the job offer. I even still have the proof of it still to this day. Like, I had the job offer and everything, y'all. And I was like, yes. And they was like, you know, give us 2 weeks, waiting for the manager. And then something just clicked on me. Like, so when they say wait 2 weeks, like, for the manager and stuff, is that basically saying no? Like, I said, no, I guess so. Like, I had to really think about that. So I was like, that's fine. You know what? That's cool. I'm like, I already got the job offer, so I know it ain't nothing. 2 weeks go by, y'all. I get the text. Oh, we decided to move into another direction. I'll wait. So my response is like, but you told me I had the job. I have the job offer. What's going on? And it was, yeah, but we decided to go with somebody else. So now a month has went by. No job. And rent about to be paid. Need to be started being paid. Because what's going on? Then I was like, okay, like, you know, I'm going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. I applied for Kohl's, got an interview with Kohl's, got the job. Was about to schedule my orientation, and then I got some really bad news that my great-grandmother had passed. So now I'm like, okay, now I have to go fly back up to NYC. How I'm gonna do that? Like, how am I gonna fly back to NYC? Long story short, I was able to fly back to NYC. But it was like, everything just was hitting me all at once. Like, I moved into this new place. I done got scammed. Oh, that was another thing. I got scammed. I got scammed so freaking bad. Like, real bad to where, like, both bank accounts are, like, gone. Like, I got scammed, like, out of some money. Like, well, I didn't have the money, but they kind of, you could say, like, they scammed me out the money because I got to pay the bank back for it. But yes, like, they scammed me and everything. And I know y'all thinking like, well, why didn't you dispute it and stuff? Y'all, I called the banks to let them know like what was going on and everything. They was like, okay, so as soon as we see some fraudulent activity, we go on, like, you know, cut it straight. They didn't. They lied. They lied. Anyway, I had just got scammed. I barely was having money to get food, like, for the house and stuff like that. Was asking family members left and right. Then my great-grandmother passed a couple days before my birthday. So it was just so much happening to me at once. Like, these jobs are telling me, like, oh, you know, like, you can, like, yeah, we're hiring you, but they're not hiring me at the same time. So it's just like, I just felt overwhelmed and started to feel like moving to Texas was one of the worst things I could have ever done. Like, and I guess I felt that way because, like, I never had any of this happen to me. So at the end of the day, I just was like, you know what? I made the decision to move out here for a reason. And for that same reason, I need to just suck it up, put my big girl panties on, and keep moving. Start thinking positive, change the way I'm thinking, change what I'm doing. So then I got nervous because I'm like, okay, orientation. I get to schedule orientation. Hopefully they'll let me pass with orientation, because when I went to click the link to see like different dates, because they had a few other dates, none of them was working. Like, they was all like a day or two before I was actually returning. And I had to go to New York for 2 weeks because, again, COVID hit. And, you know, everything just was like mask and stuff. And I didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do with myself. I really just was like, okay, I got no other choice but to, like, try to wing it. Like, if I can't go to the orientation, then I can't go to the orientation. But let me tell you how God and how my spirit team, how they work. Let me show you how they work. Okay? Let me show you how they work. I get to New York. The second day in New York, I click that link again, and guess what? Guess what? They had another orientation date for the day after I came back from New York. How about it? So as soon as I got back, I was able to start with Kohl's and everything. So that started to like make things a little bit better than what it was. Then I got hired at Walmart. Best thing ever. Let me tell you why it was the best thing ever. It was the best thing ever because I literally was like trying to work 2 jobs. I tried to work at Whataburger. I lasted 2 weeks. Fast food ain't for me. I mean, it's for me to eat, of course. Like, I like the munch. Like, give me the McDonald's, Whataburger, Popeyes. Give me all the fast foods, you know. I can eat that, but I can't work there. Like, it's just not for me. Like, I don't want to do nobody's drive-thru. It's not that I don't want to do it. It's just, it's way too much. Like, I'm good at customer service. I'm mean with it. Like, real nice. I can handle the customers. But what I can't handle is the whole restaurant feel. Like, I can't do it. And then, y'all, I was the only black one in there. I was the only one of us in there on the overnight shift at that. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Yes, so I couldn't do it. I was just like, no, this is no. So I stayed at Kohl's, but then I hopped on to Walmart. Walmart's overnight. And I was like, okay, I could do the 2 jobs. Couldn't. Walmart schedule was 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. I had to be to Kohl's, okay? I had to be to Kohl's sometime by 9:55. Would sleep and then literally leave at like 3 or something like that, and like go home, try to take a nap before I gotta get up to go to Walmart. And it was just like killing me and dragging me, and it just wasn't for me. And I was like, you know what, Walmart is allowing me to make more money, so I'm just gonna keep Walmart. Quit Kohl's. I had got sick with pneumonia and bronchitis. Don't ask me how. Please don't ask me how. But I just know that it was a wrap. I thought I had COVID because like I couldn't talk, I couldn't breathe. Like everything was just like, I really had COVID symptoms. And I was like, I can't believe like I really caught COVID, but I didn't. It was bronchitis and pneumonia. So I was like, okay, it's a little slump now because, you know, they took like some money from me. And I'm like, it's all right. Everything's going to be okay. So while working at Walmart, I meet my girlfriend. Like, I didn't think she was going to be my girlfriend because, let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all for real. Like, okay, so like, I went into Walmart on I'm here to just work. Like, I ain't looking to date nobody. I gotta get myself together. I gotta look for a new apartment. I had just passed my road test too. Just passed my road test. My road test took me 4 tries. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear, oh, it's easy. For y'all, it was easy. But for me, it wasn't. But I got it though. That's all that matters. But yeah, on my 4th try, I passed my road test here in Texas. And I, you know, was like, okay, I need to get my license because I had to go to DPS, which is the DMV of New York. So I had to go to DPS and whatnot and like, you know, get my license together. So I'm like, I'm not dating or talking to nobody until I get my stuff situated. I get better income. I get my own place. Like I get my own ride. Like I get like, you know, I want to have my stuff in order. So that way, like, they're not the only ones bringing something to the table. So then my girlfriend, she started like, you know, like we would be working next to each other and stuff like that. And like we would have like, you know, regular coworker conversations and stuff like that. And she kept asking me to go places, but I was like, okay. All right, you know, with somebody kind of blowing it off. But y'all, let me tell y'all how I seen her. So I had training. She had orientation. So I walked in the door, and then I happened to turn around, and there she is. But Shorty had the mask up, so all I see is nose and like eyes and stuff. But you could tell when somebody got like a little stank attitude face, like they just be on some, like don't talk to me. I ain't care about none of that. I said she gonna talk to me. She pretty too. She finna talk to me, period. And so you know, she actually started talking to me and stuff like that, and here I go. Like, you know, backing off, kind of giving it like the, I'm not supposed to be dating, so I'm just gonna, like, you know, push her to the side. Like, you know, she got stuff going for herself, like, and I don't want to come in and ruin that and having to be dependent, and no, I ain't trying to ruin nothing that she got going on. Let me get myself together first. So, boom. I started getting my stuff together. I done found a new place. I done went to DPS. My money's starting to be okay to where I can pay my bills and stuff. So I'm like, oh, I'm feeling myself now. I'm like, okay, now's the time. Now's the time. But at the time, you know, I had to, like, you know, play it cool. Because, like, you know, I just been kind of, like, shooting her, like, the little kind of curve, but I was curving her, but I wasn't curving her, y'all. Like, don't do me in the comments either. Like, I wasn't doing none of that. I wasn't playing with her, nothing like that. But yeah, it's like, I just was like, you know, I want to have something to bring to the table. Like, you know, want to be able to do what I need to do, and, like, you know, the whole relationship spill, whatever. So eventually we started talking again, and, like, I want to know, is you talking to somebody? Is you, like, you know, is you dating somebody? Is you single? Is you not? So instead of me just being straightforward, of course, I just gotta, like, you know, act like I'm her homegirl, you know, get the deets, you know, you gotta ease in there, you got a little slide in there, you know? So I had to get the little deets and everything, and slowly but surely, I started asking her questions here and there. Then I kept peeping that she was on the phone a lot during lunch. I ain't like that too much. But I was like, you know, the first time I said something to her, I was like, you stay on that phone. And she just was like, you know, she rolled her eyes and smiled, but then she walked away. But the second time we done got a little closer. Like, we done started really talking, like, you know, going to sit in a room by ourselves and stuff like that. Like, you know, separating ourselves from, like, the rest of everybody else. And I said it again. You always on that phone. You be on the phone and stuff like that. And so she let me know, that ain't nothing. Cool, say less. Bet. So she let me know, like, it wasn't really nothing or whatever. And then, like, you know, from that day on, we just kept getting closer and closer. And honestly,
y'all, I met November 19th.
Of December will be 5 months. So we started talking heavy, like really dating and going out, calling each other girlfriends and stuff. Like, you know, we started that June 19th, but we built it up. Like, so I said we had to have started actually talking and, like, sometime like June, a little bit into June. No, like middle June, around them teen areas. And, like, June 18th, I got the number, I got the digits. Shout out to Chris, because Chris was the one who was like, we need everybody numbers. And her and I just linked eyes and was like, yeah, we need each other numbers, and that was that. So, like, June 19th, you know, that's the next day for work. We work the same shift, so shorty on some, she texted me, what did she say? Oh, she was like, I know you up. That's what she's saying, because, you know, you work overnight, you sleep all day. So she was like, I know you up. So, you know, because we would, like, low-key get mad when the other one didn't show to work. Like, I was literally going in on off days, picking up extra hours and stuff because I wanted to see her. So, and she would do the same, like, because we would be like, okay, we off this day, this day, this day. All right, that's 3 days. We can't go over 40 hours. So what day you want to come in? Like, you know, we was, like, you know, trying to flow, like, you know, get it together. So that way we would be able to see each other every day. Like, we wanted to be around each other every day. Like, it was something nonstop. And this was new for me. Because, like, now I'm in this phase of I'm out. Everybody knows that I'm out and stuff like that. I'm, like, you know, about to really start living my life. Like, how I've always wanted to live my life. And, like, it was like, I can't believe, like, she gonna be the one who I, like, you know, bring home to the family and stuff like that. And it's like, it became like that based off of what she showed me and how she treated me. Because she takes care of you, girl. Period. I'm well taken care of. Nah, let me stop. But no, I am well taken care of. I'm very, very happy. She has given me everything that I haven't had before. And she's the complete opposite of what I normally go for. So it's just like, where you come from and where you been? Like, where was you at when I was all heartbroken and stuff, crying over these crazy girls? Like, where was you at? Like, why you want to show up now? And I didn't realize how much, like, it was gonna like blossom. Like, I figured like it would. Like, I knew we would get together, but I didn't think it would be like this, like real big and this intense. Like, I'm bragging to her, to all my friends and family members and stuff like that. And like, my mom, that's my bestie for the restie to be here with it. That's my mom, everything. And I'm talking to my mom about her and stuff like that. I'm ready to like, if we was able to get married tomorrow, we was getting married 2 days ago. Like, you understand what I'm saying? But like, we like, you know, it just blossomed and we bring out so much of each other. Like, reason why I'm actually finally doing YouTube is because like I actually have like real support, real motivation, real you can do this and you know you can do this. If this is something that you really want to do, then do it. And I know she has my back genuinely 100%. So it's like I'm finally able to be who I want to be. So it's time for me to start creating this lifestyle that I want and that I like and that I want to build and stuff like that. So she has helped me tremendously. We still like trying to work on like, you know, stuff that has like, you know, caused us bad communication and stuff, you know, family trauma, the whole new thing that, you know, we're trying to break generational curses and stuff, past relationship, yeah, you know, all of that, but we good over here, know that, always. And that's another thing, like, it's so different, like, we don't do that toxic stuff over here, like, and it's new and it's scary, like, it low-key scared me, but don't tell her I said that. She don't be having me shaking in my boots. But no, she don't. But no, but it's scary, but scary in a good way. And like I said, I never had nothing like I have right now. But I ain't gonna go too much on my relationship because, you know, it be people out there that be praying on the downfall. But yes, like, I am happy. I am carefree. I am more positive. I have more positive thinking. Even though I go into like my little crazy, erratic, panic modes, I'm learning to actually like calm down, and that's really a lot to do with her. Like, she's helping me greatly with that. But yes, so moving to Texas has both been positive and negative. I done had so much like personal stuff happen. Like, I can't really discuss that because that's just something like I won't be discussing on this channel. But all of the positive things, the reason why I got out, like, I'm just so happy to actually finally be doing something that I want to do. I'm not doing it for anybody else. I'm not doing it because somebody told me to do it. I'm actually doing me, and it feels really freaking great. So to all my people that's out there that's wondering if they should leave their hometown, go ahead and do it. Because let me tell you something. If you're going to struggle, right? If you're going to be struggling and stuff, you might as well struggle in your own place somewhere else, deep off. It brings you so much peace of mind. It brings you nothing but clarity. You able to move better. Like, you don't have to worry about watching your back or feeling some type of way, because nah. Get you your peace of mind. Even if you just gotta pack up your car and just go with $2 in your account, go. A leap of faith. Like, that's all I can say, just a leap of faith. I really do believe like y'all should like just start getting out of your hometowns, because to be honest with y'all, ain't nothing there. You done seen it. You grew up there. You done seen what it has to give. Do you really want to be in that all your life? No. For what? Come on, leave, get out, go. So yes, like I said, it has been both positive, negative, up, down. but I am grateful for where I am now today, like the growth, the change, and that's all that I wanted to see. I'm finally getting the chance to see it, and I am for real loving it. And that concludes today's video. It's your girl Qua. You see me? Because I see you. It's your girl Qua, but don't be afraid to leave your comments down below. And like I said, share, subscribe, notification bells on, y'all. Y'all. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Because what's today? Today's Wednesday. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Today's Wednesday. So listen, I know I said every 2 days I will be giving a video. But let me tell y'all something. I just really started a new job Monday, and I was like, whoa. Like, I've been really exhausted. So today I will have to push myself. Hey, you gonna drop that video for them because you gotta stay consistent. They don't care that you're working. They want to see the videos. Like, where you at? So yes, I will be starting to do the every 2 days things. My next video will be dropping on Saturday. Wait till y'all see what video that is. Yes, so I will be dropping another video Saturday. I know I said I would have my social media together, but give me a few, y'all, for real. Honestly, like, I gotta try to, like, you know, do a whole bunch of stuff. Like, I want a whole different image. So yes, I will be having my social media handles next video. Definitely Saturday, because I'm off that day. Finally got my weekends off. But yes, I have that day off. So I just want to let you guys know, like, new social media handles will definitely be in the description box below. And yeah, I love y'all.